Hello everyone, my name is Deepak Murthy and I'm currently doing my Masters at the University of Florida. This video contains the demonstration of my course project for EEL 6562 Image Processing and Computer Vision. The title of my project is Secure Data Transmission Through Images Using Godel Numbering. In the course of this video, I'll be giving a short description of the project, highlighting the features of this project, and also explaining the encrypting and the decrypting algorithms which have been used in the project. And finally, I'll be giving a short demonstration of the project. So starting off with the description, several methods have been proposed for securing the data transmitted over the internet. However, there's no user-friendly software to encrypt the text and send it securely. Now in this project, I'll be trying to develop a way to encrypt important text and embed it into an image. Which again ensures that the text is not modified. So we should also be able to retrieve the text back at the decryption stage. The encryption and decryption are based on data encryption standard algorithm and Godel numbering concept, which will be explained later. So now moving ahead to the features of this project. This project supports secure login for the users. The user passwords are stored in an encrypted form in the database to prevent SQL injection. The encryption used here is MD5. The permutation table which is used in key generation is generated randomly for every encryption. That's different for every encryption. Different for every encrypt-decrypt pair. Now in the case when two different encryption processes use the same key by the same user or by different users, the internally generated key for the process would be different. Now this gives more security in not allowing other users to decode the algorithm, as the data in the internal data structures differs for different transactions. To uniquely determine the permutation table, an embed extract ID is permuted and given to the user who's encrypting. The user at the decrypting stage would need to give the embed extract ID along with the key and the encrypted image to get the secret text. So along with the unique embed extract ID, the encrypting and the decrypting user IDs are stored in the database for reference. The text can be of any form from the ASCII table. Special alphabets are not supported and could be added in the database later. So now we move on to the description of the encrypting algorithm. Now during the encryption stage, the user gives the text that needs to be encrypted, a key and an image. The text is embedded within the image. Now the text is encrypted using Godel numbering and is converted into a number form. The key taken is used to find the pixels where the watermark is embedded. The user specifies one key, but internally we generate like a number of keys to specify the location or the pixels where the watermark is to be embedded. Also, the number of keys generated in this key generation process is equal to the number of digits in the Godel number. Now, using the permutation matrix generated, we permute the key and divide it to the number of keys corresponding to the to the length of the binary form of Godel number. The key generation is based on the data encryption standard algorithm. Now these keys represent the pixel locations where we will be embedding our binary Godel number digits. Now using the certain image modifying functions in PHP, the Godel numbers in binary are embedded into the image and the image is stored. Now an embedded extract ID for the encryption is generated and is given to the user. Now moving on to the decryption part, the user inputs the image, the key and the embed extract ID. Now using that embed extract ID, the permutation table is chosen and the keys are generated in the same manner as has been done in the encryption process. The Godel number is retrieved from the pixel location specified by the keys. Now from the Godel number, the text is formulated and is displayed to the user at the end. Okay, so now we move on to the demo part. I developed this using the help of the MAMP server, which is the Macintosh, Apache, MySQL, and PHP server. So now opening the start page. The MAMP provides you an easy way to browse to the databases and the tables using a feature called PHP MyAdmin. Now, using the server, we will launch a fully functioning PHP website. So the name of our website is script image. This it's just opening it. Okay, so this is the index web page. In that we have like three options. The first one would be about, which gives information about our website to the users. The second is register, for the which is actually given for the users to register into the website. And finally, we have the member login page, which is obviously for the user to log in. So the database that we created for the software is called cryptimage. It consists of 4 tables: embed extract, Godel convention, permutation matrix, and the 4th table is users, where we will store the registered information of the users. So browsing to this table, I've already registered 2 users. If you can see, the passwords have been stored in the encrypted forms as well. So let's go ahead and try registering a new user. So let me just fill in some dummy information. So once we have the information all stored in, we could just press submit. So now looking into the database, let's refresh it first. Okay, so we could see that the user has been registered. Now in the database, each user is given a unique ID that would be retrieved when the user logs in and will be checked for security purposes, of course, while the user browses internal web pages. So let's try logging in with the user that we just registered. Okay. So we get into the internal home page. Now in here we have 3 options. Embed, which would be helpful for encrypting the image, the text into an image and storing the image. The second is extract, which gets the text out of an encrypted image. And thirdly, we have the logout option. So let's try proceeding to the embed option. So here the user needs to give in a text, a key, and an image. The image could be of any type, GIF or PNG or JPEG. Now since JPEG uses lossy compression, we store the encrypted images in GIF or PNG form to ensure that the pixel modifications are not disturbed. So and choosing the image. Okay, so before pressing the embed, let me actually take you and show you the original code and the server folders. Now, since we're using map to browse our PHP pages, the code needs to be stored in the htdocs folder inside the map application. Now, style sheets and spry assets folders correspond to the styling of standalone HTML code. And then we have the images folder, wherein all the uploaded images are stored. And I mean, right now, as you can see, there are no images. And then we have the C images folder, wherein the encrypted images, after the text has been encrypted inside them, are stored. We need to give the image from here for the decryption stage. And finally, we have the D-images folder, wherein the images after decryption are stored. So let's move back and try submitting the process. Okay, so it's been generated and it's given me an embed extract ID, so which is in my case 15. Okay, so as we can see in the images folder and the C images folder, the image has been uploaded. Okay, now looking into the database, the permutation matrix table, we see that there's a unique permutation matrix which has been generated for this process, with the embed extract ID being 15. Now here, ID is the matrix location and matrix columns is the value in that location. The unique transaction is stored in the embed extract table. Okay, and the Godel convention table is a constant table that has Godel numbers of all the alphabets, which have been referenced from the ASCII table. So this helps in calculating the Godel number. So moving on to the extraction phase. So let's just type in the extract ID, which in our case is 15, the key which we had entered, and finally let's choose the image. Like I had mentioned earlier, this image needs to be chosen from the C images folder. So let's do the go ahead and press the extract button and see what happens. So here you go. The text has been displayed. I mean, the text which we had entered during the embed process is shown up. So let's try doing another embed extract like quickly. So again, let's in the text file, let's just press in some. Okay, and next the key. And finally, let's choose the image. Okay. Okay. So once the embedded thing is done, so this time the embed extract ID that we get is 16. So let's move on to the extraction part. So just type in 16 and then the key that we entered. And then let's choose the image from the C images directory. And yeah, here it shows up that the crypt image text that we had entered earlier. And so this actually gets my video to an end, and thank you for watching.